Hey there, and welcome. So, you've filed your taxes, and now you're probably asking yourself one very important question. Today, we're going to crack the code on how to track your tax refund the right way. And more importantly, we're going to completely rethink what that refund actually is. Let's dive in.
Ah, yes, this question. You know the feeling, right? The moment you hit submit, you start that little ritual. You check your bank account. Then you check it again, maybe one more time an hour later. You're just waiting for that magic deposit to hit. But staring at your phone, as we all know, doesn't make it show up any faster.
Here's the thing, most of us are playing this crazy waiting game, and we're playing it with really bad information. All that stress, all that wondering where your money is, it's totally unnecessary. And it all boils down to where you're looking for your updates.
Okay, let's get real for a second. This is the big disconnect. Over on the left, you've got that estimated refund date your tax software gave you. Let me be clear. That is basically a fantasy number. It's a guess to make you feel good. Then on the right, you have the only source of truth that matters, the IRS. They're the ones with your money, so they're the only ones who can give you the real story.
So how do we stop guessing and start getting the facts? It's actually incredibly simple. It's time to forget the apps and the estimates. Here is the one official plan for tracking your refund straight from the source. First things first, and this is absolutely crucial, you gotta be patient. After you e-file, the IRS systems need a solid 24 hours to even register that you exist. If you check any sooner, you're guaranteed to get an error, and, well, that's just gonna freak you out for no reason. So just give it a day. All right, once you've waited that day, you're gonna need 3 specific things. It's probably a good idea to just pull up your tax return for this. You'll need your social security number or ITIN. You'll need your filing status, single, married filing jointly, that kind of thing. And this last one is so important. The exact refund amount. Not a guess, not rounded up. If you're off by even a single dollar, the system will tell you it can't find you. And the process itself? Oh, it could not be easier. You just go to the official website, irs.gov/refunds. You click that big button that says check your refund, and then you pop in those 3 pieces of info we just talked about. That's it. You're done. No more guesswork, just facts. The system is then going to show you one of 3 super simple statuses. Return received just means, yep, we got it. Refund approved is the one you're waiting for. That's the green light. It means they've processed everything and they agree you're getting that money back. And finally, refund sent means exactly what it sounds like. The cash is on its way. But what if you're stuck? What if it's been weeks and that status just isn't changing? You start to worry, right? A lot of people just assume they have to sit there and wait forever. But it turns out you have way more power than you think. This is so critical to understand. If that delay is causing you genuine financial hardship, we're talking you can't pay your rent, you can't buy food, you have options. You are not helpless. And here they are. These are the 2 secret weapons that most people have no idea even exist. First, there's the Taxpayer Advocate Service. It's an independent group inside the IRS, and their whole job is to help people like you cut through the red tape. Second, you can actually contact your local congressperson. Their office can make an official inquiry for you and find out what the holdup is. Here is that number for the Taxpayer Advocate Service. Seriously, if you're in a tough spot because of a delayed refund, this is who you need to call. Go ahead and save this number in your phone. Okay, so we've covered the how of tracking your money. But now let's pivot to something bigger, something a little controversial, a truth that might just change how you think about your taxes from now on. I know, this sounds completely backwards. We're all conditioned to do a happy dance when we get a huge refund, right? It feels like a bonus, like you just won a mini lottery. But what if I told you that a big refund is actually a sign of a financial mistake? This right here is the whole truth. When you get a big refund check, what it really means is that you overpaid your taxes all year long. You let the government hold on to your hard-earned money for up to 12 months. And guess what? They didn't pay you a single penny in interest. So let's just be crystal clear on this definition. A tax refund is not a gift from the government. It's not a bonus. It is simply the government giving you back the money you loaned them for free. Just think about that. That money could have been sitting in your savings account earning interest for you or helping you pay down debt faster all year. So let's tie it all together. The real master strategy here is about taking back control. It starts small. Stop guessing, stop stressing, and start tracking your money the right way with that official 2-minute process. And that simple act of taking control leads to this one final massive question. Instead of giving the government that interest-free loan every year, what could you do with an extra 100, 200,
maybe even more, in your paycheck every single month. Now that is the real prize, and it's something worth thinking about long after this year's refund is spent.